the Testing Academy. So today one of the subscriber asked me what kind of dependencies we need to use in real-time automation framework. So today I'm gonna share the list of dependencies, and also I will go through the automation components and walk through of automation framework, like how we are going to develop and what kind of plugins and what kind of things we will use in our automation framework. So if you see, this is a project structure. Rest assured, this is one of the framework I have opened, and it is utilized in my company as well. So like if you see the source, we have, this is a Maven project, and it is a API testing framework as well. So first one, if you see, we have a main folder. Under main folder, this is Java and resource, and we have a test class, test folder. Under test folder, we have a API runner class. So this already I have explained you. Generally it is used to trigger the automation test scenarios, right? So here also the same purpose, like runner class. In the runner class, what kind of components I already explained you in my previous lecture. You can check that lecture and you can got it, like what is the runner class. And this is one of the plugin we have, so that I will explain you later, because right now we are not creating any report. So for this is just keep in mind, this is generally used for the report, and this I will explain you later once we will generate the report as well. And we have a step definition. Under this step definition, we can write step definitions or Java logic for the like automation for Java logic. Under this, like first we have a API test steps. So these are all the steps we have. I will explain everything. So once we will develop slowly from here, and then we have a GraphQL validation step as well. So here I will explain what is the GraphQL, what is the purpose of GraphQL we can utilize. So that we will look into it later part. And we have at the end utility. Utility is nothing but it's what kind of utility we have, and we will use request body response. Under utility, there is a couple of methods like request body, response body, and SOAP validation. SOAP validation, I will explain you what is actually how SOAP validation is work in the real time, and how we can validate SOAP validations as well. And we have at the end feature file, like how automation test scenarios right in the real time. This is one of the example, like how request and response bodies are how request body passed in the API, and how validate the responses. So that I will explain as well, and I will create that for you. And we have a GraphQL validation feature file. So this is all the scenarios real time, like how real time scenarios look like. So I will explain these things as well, like how this step definitions we write, and how the code is written into the step definition. And next couple of folders, we have the target folder, we have a test output folder, and that I will explain dot class part dot project. And this right now the main thing is to explain a POM file. This all are the dependencies we have. POM is a project object model .xml. This is an extensive markup language, and it is one kind of dependencies. So generally we have to utilize. So in that dependencies, there is a couple of package, a couple of file already. Some files are is there. So we are installing that files in through this dependencies. So these all are the dependencies we need. Like first one is a alert report. Like right now we are not focusing on the alert report. So alert report, we will generate extend report. That is most important report here on the alert. This is a JUnit dependencies, JUnit, and as I mentioned, we are going to rest assured. Rest assured is one kind of API framework, and this is for the JUnit framework. We are creating both. So this is a rest assured. Rest assured API testing is one of kind of a method, or one kind of architect to design to test the API testing. Then we have a Cucumber Java. Cucumber Java, you can say it's a like as you Cucumber. For Cucumber, definitely we need a dependencies Cucumber plus JUnit. So this dependency is also required. once we will use automatically. And this is one common website you can use. And this is a last one, like common emails. Like if you want to create some like if you want to create a one test case where you want to send an email, so you can check this as a email. For email, this dependencies is here. This is a 3.1 theme list. This is not important for us, so please leave it. GraphQL, as I mentioned, GraphQL is one kind of dependencies. GraphQL is nothing but, let's say we have a large number of data set, and if we want to test a small data set in that data set, so we need a GraphQL. So we can include these dependencies for GraphQL. That I will explain later, like how GraphQL work in the real time. And same, we have a Maven compiler I'm using, so this is the one kind of dependencies. And LR report, so this is all are the dependencies right now we have. And couple of dependencies are there, like for extend report, for that once we will develop the framework slowly, so that I will explain you. So in today video, that's it. And if you want I continue to this series, please subscribe my channel, and let me know if you have any doubt or anything regarding this automation framework. I will definitely help you or give you the answers of automation. These are all the project Maven project POM file. Thank you.